What up and welcome to the Beneath the Dirt podcast. I'm your host, Rombone. Thank you for tuning in. Episode 182 in the high. What's good, everybody? Thank you for tuning in, whether you're on YouTube or your favorite podcasting app. And what's really good? What's really good out there? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's staying safe. All that good stuff. And we here, we live, we kicking it, we in effect. Balls deep in winter still. Got like 8 inches the other day. How's the weather where you're at? How's the weather, buddy? Huh, pal? How's the fucking weather? Let me know. But yeah. Much fucking love for tuning in. Thank you. And let's not waste any fucking time, shall we? Shall we not waste any fucking time? Last week, I announced the giveaway. We got 7 of these packages right here that I'm holding in my hand. 7 packages like this that contain 3 CDs, mostly M&E CDs, Majik Ninja Entertainment. 1 CD is not Majik Ninja, but it is something I think people would enjoy. We're just going to throw some random shit in there. And I did pick 7 winners. I said there would be 7 winners, and there are 7 winners. I picked them. Everybody was assigned a number in the order that the comments were received. Went to random number generator, generated 7 numbers, went to that, corresponding number, saw the name, wrote the names down. We had over 100 people comment on last week's episode for the giveaway. So thank you to everybody that participated in the giveaway. Much love. Gained a lot of subscribers too. Thank you to all the new subscribers that subscribe to the channel. Much fucking love. And let's get to it. The winner is, we got 7 of them. First winner up, Horror Corridor. Shout out to Horror Corridor. Congratulations. I will be reaching out to you and everybody else to get your addresses. So Horror Corridor, winner number 1. Winner number 2, Jiggles. Shout out to Jiggles. Jiggles been down with the Beneath the Dirt podcast for a long ass time. Glad, like day 1, and I'm really glad to see him win this. That's fucking awesome to see. Shout out to Jiggles. Andre F., winner number 3. Winner number 4, Patrick Stoddard. Shout out to Patrick. Winner number 5, JP the Wicked Ninja. Another ninja that's been down since day 1 with the Beneath the Dirt podcast. Shout out to JP the Wicked Ninja. Winner number 6, Derek Michael Wilson. Derek Michael Wilson Seeger. Shout out to you and your long ass name. You are winner number 6. And last but not least, winner number 7 for the 3 random Majik Ninja Entertainment CDs, possibly a non-Majik Ninja Entertainment CD, is Hot Dog Ouroboros. I think I said that right. Longtime listener, supporter of the podcast. Shout out to everybody that entered the giveaway. Again, and congratulations to all the winners. I will be reaching out to get your addresses, and I will get those CDs shipped out to you ASAP. Thank you again to everybody, and congratulations to the winners, man. It was just really dope to see all the people show out for the contest. A lot more than I was expecting or hoping for or anticipating, whatever word you want to use. A lot more. Definitely the most participation I've had for a giveaway yet. More than 100 people. It was fucking fresh. Super dope to see, man. And again, thanks to all the new subscribers. Even if you didn't subscribe, it's all good. And yeah. Definitely be on the lookout for more giveaways just from here on out. I feel like I should do a few like this throughout the year. And again, this one was only available for people that are in the United States. I'm sorry to my international ninjas, but international shipping could get expensive. And with 7 winners, I could potentially draw multiple international ninjas. Next time I will have a contest where we can include everybody. It'll just be 1 prize. That way shipping, won't possibly kill me. And yeah, because it's just a one-man show over here, man. We ain't got no sponsors. We do got donators every once in a while. And shout out to the people that do donate. It's super appreciated. But we just a one-man show here at Beneath the Dirt. And I'm excited for everybody that won this contest. I really am. It's fucking fresh throwing this contest. It's dope to give back to the community. Dope to give back to the listeners. To everybody that supports Beneath the Dirt. And again, be on the lookout for more contests in the future. And then a little bit more Beneath the Dirt news. If you ain't checked it out, last week we dropped episode 181 of the podcast with Beastmaster. The very next day, Beastmaster of Carnival Spirits had me on his live stream, episode 46, entitled Sweet Home Arizona. Covered Juggalo weekend. We talked about a whole bunch of stuff. Shout out to Beastmaster over there at the Carnival Spirits. Shout out to everybody at the Carnival Spirits. And I had a good time. We kicked it for a couple hours. It was a late stream. I was up late as fuck. I was damn near falling asleep towards the end. But it was dope. Shout out to Beastmaster for having me on. Much fucking love. That was super fresh. And yeah. Very fucking dope, man. So go peep that shit. Again, congratulations to the winners. Shout out to Beastmaster for having me on. But let's get into the fucking show, shall we? We're like 6 minutes in, some shit like that. We got to start out this week with a little bit of sad news. Rest in peace, Blacastan, Army of the Pharaohs member, Demigods member, Blacastan, passed away early last week. I'm not sure the circumstances surrounding his death, but definitely rest in peace. Condolences to all of Blacastan's family and friends. And yeah, man, I mean, y'all know I've talked about Army of the Pharaohs on here a bunch of times. I love me some Army of the Pharaohs. I'm most familiar with Blacastan with his work that he did with Stu Bangers, the Watson and Holmes series. I got on with Watson and Holmes 3, the case of the BPM killer. I love that album. One of my favorite albums of 2020. And yeah, it's just super sad, man. Anytime we lose anybody in this underground hip hop scene. And rest in peace. And to Blacastan, and condolences to his friends and family, man. Just super sad. I want to say you never see it coming, but you just never do. So, man, it sucks. But we do got the music. Dude's got a bunch of albums. Did a bunch of stuff with Army of the Pharaohs and all that good stuff. So, yeah. Rest in peace, Blacastan, man. Fucking sad. Now, let's get into some new music that dropped this week. Shall we? Shall we, folks? Let's fucking do it. And let's go with my favorite project of the week. I got the wrong graphic up. I never fucking changed it. So here we are on the fly, fixing it on the fly. This is how we do it at Beneath the Dirt. My apologies. But we got Conway the Machine's God Don't Make Mistakes. His major label debut album is finally here. Now, we could sit here and debate if Conway the Machine and Griselda is really even underground music at this point, but I don't give a fuck. I talk about what I like on this podcast, and Conway the Machine, one of my favorites, if not my favorite out right now. I love this dude. He put out one of my favorite albums, 2020, with From King to a God. It was my favorite album of 2020, album of the year. Phenomenal album. And then now he's back. This is a Shady Records. Finally put this shit out. 12 tracks, 48 minutes. And this is like easily the most personal that we've heard Conway the Machine get yet. Like, this dude gets mad personal on this album. And there's a lot to digest on here. What he's saying, it's fucking a lot. He talks about his alcoholism, losing kids, friends, just a lot to digest on here. Like, Stressed, the song Stressed is just fucking crazy. That song is nuts. I really like this album. I've only got to listen to it 3-4 times. I've been home since Friday. We had a storm on Friday, so I haven't even heard it in the car yet, only through some earbuds. So until I get in the whip and really digest it, I won't know. But from just listening to it a few times through the earbuds, I really like this shit, man. It did not disappoint. Did not disappoint. Conway the Machine fucking brought it on here. All the producers, guest features, Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, Griselda. Man. Fucking Jill Scott was on here doing some crazy shit. I didn't even know Jill Scott was capable of that shit. I'm unfamiliar with her music, but man, she fucking killed it on that song. And yeah, the new Conway the Machine, God Don't Make Mistakes. I've seen a lot of people give it love this weekend, and it's dope to see. Very fucking well deserved. This dude killed it on this album. Again, his most personal work yet. And a lot to digest, but man. Like, this is an album right here. This is like an album. Like, you could tell time was spent and the work that was put into it, you know. This is a fucking album. It sounds like it, front to back. 12 tracks, 48 minutes. You know, it's only 12 songs, but it's damn near an hour long. And I'm fucking with it. And I highly suggest, if you haven't heard Conway's God Don't Make Mistakes, go peep that shit. Because it is out there now. Another album, I listened to this about halfway through once. And that's Choirboy Dank's The Road to Demon City. Finally, we get the debut solo album from Choirboy Dank. He's released a couple EPs, but we finally got the full-length album from Choirboy. And from what I've heard, again, I only listened to about half of it once. I'm liking what I'm hearing on here. He's experimented with some different sounds, which I like. Very dope to hear from Choirboy, fucking with different sounds. Not just doing the same shit over and over again. Of course, you got classic Choirboy sound on here, you know. And I fucks with it. From what I've heard so far, I'm definitely going to dive into it, go back to it some more. Just haven't had the chance yet. But I liked what I was hearing on it. And I think you should go fucking listen to it. And that's why I'm talking about it right at the beginning of the show. Another album that dropped this week that I haven't even got a chance to listen to yet. Really, the only shit that I got to listen to this week was Conway's album. And a couple singles. Other than that, ain't really listened to much. But we got Loki's Nightcrawlers, the Subterrania mixtape out now. And I haven't got a chance to listen to it, but y'all know I fucks with Loki heavy. And even though it took me a few years to finally listen to the first Nightcrawlers album, I'm definitely going to dive into this one much sooner than I did the last one. You got features on here from Mad Max. Gruesome is on here. Labyrinth, dude that we've talked about on the show in the past. And just a whole bunch of other dudes in the other ground. Maybe ladies. I don't know, because I haven't listened to it yet. But yeah. Low-Key's Nightcrawlers, the Subterranea mixtape, is out now for your fucking listening pleasure anywhere you fucking like to stream music. The album is there. So yeah. Those are, well, Conway, definitely my favorite release this week. The only release I listened to this week, besides about halfway of a Choirboy shit. But yeah, still got to report on the fucking news, man. Still got to report on it, bro. But yeah, we got all that shit. But literally, as I was prepping the show, I say this all the time, I always hit social medias before I go and start recording the show just to make sure we ain't getting no last minute news. And sure as shit, ICP announced the dates and location of the Gathering of the Juggalos, the 22nd annual Gathering of the Juggalos, going down at Legend Valley, August 3rd through the 6th. The Gathering of Dreams is going the fuck down this year. August 3rd through the 6th, Wednesday through Saturday. God damn. So this is right around the time that they announced the shit. And they announced it. Ain't keeping people waiting last minute like they did last year. But again, the world is, still relatively fucked up or very fucked up, depending on how you look at it. And not necessarily their fault that they waited till the last minute to release the details last year, but we got them nice and early this year. We about to hit March, and 5 months, the Gathering of Dreams is going down, and we can we can all just hope. We can all dream, I guess. Not fuck hope. We can all dream of what could happen at the Gathering this year. But ICP gave a statement with the Gathering of Dreams announcement this year, or this today, whatever. They say, it is here that your dreams will come true, not only being surrounded by the love of your Juggalo family, but by having a chance to perform or run your own event. This will be unlike any gathering you have ever experienced because Violent J, Shaggy 2 Dope, and Jump Steady will each have a day during the gathering where they alone will get to decide all the entertainment for that day. From the performers on stage down to the contests, wrestling, or other events that will be happening, whatever they can dream up will then become reality. While on the first day of the gathering, August 3rd, it's your chance to have your dreams come true because on this day, Juggalos will get to decide the entertainment for that entire day by writing in and submitting their ideas. So it's 4 days, but on the first day, the Juggalos get to decide or pick or suggest what they want to go down, and then the rest of the days, Violent J, Shaggy 2 Dope, and Jump Steady will each have a day to pick their own. So I guess on any given day, the performances, all the side shows, and whatever else that goes down at the gathering will be picked by either Violent J, Shaggy 2 Dope, or Jump Steady. I think that's pretty fucking dope. And I think you're going to see a lot of shit that you might not have seen at previous gatherings go down this year. It's going to be very interesting to see what the fuck goes down at this year's gathering. All stages and tents will be hosting entertainment and performances put on by Juggalos for Juggalos. They do that. Juggalos do that shit every year, put on their own fucking little events on the campgrounds. If you have any events for this year's gathering you would like to put on or a chance to perform your music in front of the Juggalo world, then write into the email address that they provided. Together, they will make this one of the most unforgettable experiences ever. So, yeah. Who knows what's going to go down at the gathering, what fucking artists they're going to get this year, entertainment-wise, whatever's going to go down. But if I had to fucking sit here and speculate a little bit, you're probably going to see some shit that you haven't seen at the gathering before. And, I think that's fucking dope, and props to them for fucking giving us the gathering information this early in the year. Very much appreciated. Thank you, Psychopathic Records and ICP, so we could plan our plans accordingly, so the fam can plan their plans and vacations accordingly. Book that shit now. Book your hotels now. They're probably already fucking sold the fuck out. Hotels and whatnot. They did say tickets and all that good stuff, campsites and all that shit going on sale. More information on that soon. So the Gathering of Dreams going down August 3rd through the 6th at Legend Valley in Ohio. The Gathering of Dreams, 22nd annual Gathering of the Juggalos. I can remember when the Gathering of the Juggalos was first announced, Jekyll Brothers era. I think it was announced in the booklet, wasn't it? Some shit like that. But yeah, I remember that being like, God damn, these dudes are putting on a festival. And they've done it for 22 fucking years. Only missing 1 year because of a pandemic. Props to them for fucking keeping this shit going. As long as they have. It's fucking crazy, man. But But the gathering is going down, man. August 3rd through the 6th. Maybe the 5th and final Ultra Live Monster 5 going down at the Gathering of Dreams this year. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, because they did announce, all the events for the Ultra Live Monster 5, even though the first one went out the window with the House Party Peep Show. And they have done the other 4, so. And I don't know if they're going to be going to Cancun or whatever the fuck. Wherever the hell they said they were going to go. Somewhere in the Caribbean or some shit. But yeah. We will just have to fucking wait and see what's going to go down at the gathering. My Gathering of Dreams? Twisted will be there. Dark Lotus will be there. Psychopathic Riders. That's my Gathering of Dreams. But hey, we can all fucking dream, can't we? Can't we dream? And maybe Kuma could dream too. If you watch ICP's Twitch streams on the ICP network on Twitch, they had the Juggalo Funhouse talk show last week. They had Chris Hansen on there. They had Kuma on there. I don't know if there were any other guests. I haven't got that far. I got into Kuma's part of the interview. I did subscribe so I could go back and watch the replays. It's the only way you could watch the replays is if you subscribe to them on Twitch. Only $6, or it's free if you have an Amazon Prime account. So I watched it, and at some point in the interview, they were talking about how this dude's a super producer, all that shit. I mean, Kuma's produced, he did the Medicine Bag for ABK, which was a fire album. That album is super dope. He did some of the Shapeshifter EP for ABK. He's done a bunch of shit for Psychopathic. Most recently, he did the Ain't No Time remix on Wicked Vic. He did the Mutilator, the song The Mutilator on Wicked Vic, which is my favorite song off the EP. So he's done a lot of production for Psychopathic Records over the last 15 years or so. He said in the interview, they asked when he first came into Psychopathic. He said during the fuck off era. But he said he would like to produce the 6th Joker's card of the second deck. I was thinking this, and I was thinking this before the show. I was actually talking to DC Fago guy like, hey, I would like to see Kuma produce the 6th. If they're not going to get, or if they're not able to get Mike E. Clark for the 6th, because Mike E. Clark has expressed that he would like to produce the 6th for the second deck, as he should. He should have produced the 6th for the first deck, but hey, that's history at this point, whatever. If they can't get Mikey Clark to produce the 6th, Mikey Clark, of course, would be my number 1 pick to produce any ICP album. Any ICP album. I don't give a fuck. Mikey Clark would be the number 1 guy. But if we had to get somebody else to produce the 6th, I would say Kuma. I mean, their chemistry together, ICP and Kuma, it's there. Like, they put it down when they get together on tracks. 100%. He did shit on The Marvelous Missing Link. He did some shit on Fearless Red Fury. He did some shit on Yum Yum Bedlam. Now the Wicked Vic EP, he did the 2 songs. 1 new song, 1 remix. But I'd like to see Kuma. I know some people are saying no. Bring in Mikey Clark. Look, I get it. Of course. Bring in Mikey Clark. I would love Mikey Clark to come in and produce the next ICP album. I think I've expressed that numerous fucking times. And then there's other people like, nah, bring in some new people. You know? I mean, we got to talk about how Shaggy the Airhead killed it on the Wicked Vic EP. He did a couple tracks on there that were fucking really dope. Devereaux did his thing on the Wicked Vic EP. I've seen the production credits posted online. I don't have a picture for him. But man, the production on that Wicked Vic EP is fucking dope. Some of the most clowniest shit ICP's ever put out. Like clowniest sounding shit. Circus sounding, if you will. Carnival sounding, if you will, shit. But if it ain't Mikey Clark, I feel like, hey, let Kuma be at the helm for the 6 Jokers card of the second deck. Why the fuck not? Why not? You know? I don't see no fucking problem with that. It'd be... I mean, like I said, he produced the Medicine Bag album. Entirely. The Medicine Bag album. If you haven't heard that album from ABK, I don't know what the fuck you've been doing for the last 10 years, but you got to go back and listen to that shit, because that album, that shit's banging. That shit bumps, too. Kuma kills it on there. ABK did his fucking thing on that album, too. Arguably ABK's best album. Could Kuma come out and give ICP their best album of the second deck if he produced it? Could Kuma bring out the best in the clowns? I don't have any reason to not believe that. But I think that shit would be fucking fire, man. I mean, what do you think? You're listening right now. What the fuck do you think about Kuma producing ICP's album? The 6 Jokers card of the second deck, which is supposedly, from Violent J's mouth, from what he's told us, is going to be the Wraith Shangri-La and Hell's Pit again. Doesn't make much sense to me. Like, we've already done that. Curious to see how they're going to execute that. But if you can't get Mikey Clark, why not Kuma? I can hear the arguments now. Why not Devereaux? Why not Shaggy the Airhead? Why not Seven? Why not Mike P? Mike P did the 6 Jokers card of the first deck. Why not bring him back? I'd be all for Mike P. But I think ultimately, really, I'm all in for dope music. I'm just in for some shit that I like to listen to. So whatever they fucking do with the 6, whether they go with Mikey Clark, Kuma, or anybody else, as long as it's dope, do I ultimately give a fuck if it's dope? No. But I like to speculate and think and, what if? Or what would happen? These type of scenarios. Mike P did the Hungry Like the Wolf track on Wicked Vic. Makes sense that he did that song. I don't know where I'm going with this at this point, but yeah. Kuma for the 6th. If you can't get Mikey Clark for it, sign me the fuck up. I'm in for it, man. Kuma on the 6th. If you can't get Mike Clark, let's fucking go, bro. Let's go. So yeah. Kuma producing the 6th? Question mark, motherfucker? I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. We're freshly into the Yum Yum era. It all started with Lure last year. We got Bedlam Halloween night a few months ago. We got the first seed. We still got the other 2 seeds to go this year. So I wouldn't expect any news on the 6th this year. If they do talk about it at the seminar at the gathering, if they do have a seminar, which, I mean, that's one of the fucking staples of the gathering, right? Is ICP seminar. If they do talk about the 6th, I'm sure somebody will ask about it. I'd be surprised if they give us any kind of time period of a release date for it. I'd be super surprised. Just because we're just so fresh into the Yum Yum era. But who the fuck knows, man? Again, Violent J's heart problems preventing him from really hitting the road like they want to. And be on tour like that, we gotta just assume that they're just banging out music. I mean, Wicked Vic arrived when it said they would. Presumably, the second seed will drop at the Gathering, the third at Hollow Wicked. That'd be fucking dope. And they actually opened up the show, the Funhouse talk show that they did on Twitch last week. They opened it by saying that they are hoping to hit the road this year, talking about hitting Europe in May, late May, or early May. I can't remember specifically, but they're talking about hitting Europe in May. And then fall time hitting Canada, I believe. And then wintertime Australia. So they are planning on hitting the international markets in 2022. And then in 23, they're going to be doing the U.S. Of course, you know, we get the gatherings, we get the ballers, we get all those events. The Ultra Live Monster 5, who knows where that's going down. But no U.S. tour, no U.S. farewell tour for ICP this year. The farewell tour for the International Ninjas is going down this year. They said in May. They haven't given us any dates yet, but if it is in May, I would imagine some sort of announcement will be coming real soon for that. And I know the International Ninjas would be happy. The ICP never really crosses the pond like that. Very rarely, seldom that they fucking go over the Atlantic or the Pacific or try to get into the Canadian borders, which they have toured Canada more recently than they have Europe or Australia. So that was some dope news from ICP as well. That went down during the Juggalo Funhouse talk show last week. And yeah, that's all that good shit. The Gathering of Dreams, Kuma producing the 6th. Man. Let's keep it going with more new music that dropped this week. We got a new track from Demrick and DJ Hoppa. Last week, DJ Hoppa gave us a new track with Dizzy Wright, which was fucking fire. But we got a new track with Demrick this week with DJ Hoppa. It's called The Plan. I got to listen to it as I was prepping the show on the Weekly Bumps playlist, which is back, by the way. If you fucking missed the Weekly Bumps playlist, I think I only missed it one week, but it felt a lot longer than that. But I got the Weekly Bumps playlist going again. It was giving me fucking YouTube deleted the entire shit. Spotify wouldn't let me add songs. I finally figured it out. But yeah, Demrick DJ Hoppa's The Plan is up on the Weekly Bumps playlist and available on every streaming outlet you could. And yeah, it's just some feel-good type shit from Demrick and DJ Hoppa. And then we got new Denzel Curry. Denzel Curry. The song is called Zatoichi. Zatoichi? Melt My Eyes? Not quite sure. But I did listen to it, and I fucks with Denzel. Not my favorite Denzel shit I've heard, but not a bad song either. And that's out there on all your DSPs and the Weekly Bumps playlist as well. Now, this little piece of news I found while perusing the Psychopathic Museum. I thought this was kind of fucking funny. Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll. I don't know. Apparently, Newberry Comics had... They do this from time to time where they do pre-orders of new albums from artists that come autographed. I think I've done that before. Where you pre-order through Newberry Comics and you get a signed insert. Just like anytime you order an autographed copy from anywhere, you usually just get like an insert or a picture of the cover or some shit like that that is autographed. But someone from the museum pre-ordered a copy of Jelly Roll's Ballads of the Broken CD, and they said, "We wanted to reach out to you as it has come to our attention that the autographs provided for this promotion were not hand-signed by the artist." God damn. "We apologize if this has caused any confusion or disappointment, as this does not meet The expectations that we have for authentic hand-signed signatures for our autograph promotions, as such, we're issuing refunds and you don't have to return the CDs, and they go on questions, concerns, blah, blah, blah. So Jelly Roll not hand-signing CDs. I got a picture right here of the alleged Jelly Roll signature. So apparently Jelly Roll was not hand signing his CDs. Now, I don't know if he was doing autographed CDs through his own merch store or if this was just a Newberry Comics exclusive. But if you have a Jelly Roll autograph of the Ballads of the Broken CD, it might not be his signature. That's some fucking wild shit, man. Like, if you get an autograph, something autographed, you would really hope that the artist would autograph your CD, like hand sign that shit themselves. But apparently, Jelly Roll said fuck all that and either had a machine do it or somebody else do it for him. I don't fucking know. Apparently, it looks like his signature from the comments I was reading in the Psychopathic Museum from people that have like gotten autographs from meet and greets and whatnot. Apparently, it looks like his signature, but just wasn't done by Jelly Roll. Ain't that some fucking shit, man? I'd be pissed because one, I'm like, I go 50-50 on autographed CDs or just vinyl, cassettes, anything like that. I go 50-50 on it because it's cool to get some shit autographed. But at the same time, it's like, it kind of fucks up the artwork. You know what I mean? You got the signatures on it now. And for some fucking weird reason, only in the Juggalo community, that autographing a CD or anything brings the value down in merchandise. Autographed anything brings value down. I don't think it's like that anywhere else. Usually an autograph is like, it's worth money. But for whatever reason in the Juggalo community, an autograph ain't worth shit. It ain't worth shit. If people are like, oh, that CD's autographed, I'll give you $10 less for it. Because that shit is autographed. And like, I even go back, I'll pull out a random CD from time to time just to look at it. I'll be listening to the album or something and be like, oh yeah, I got this autographed. Fuck. Kind of wish I didn't have it autographed. And then I think, I kind of wish I had another copy of this album so I would have one that hasn't been touched. It's fucking weird, man. On the one hand, I do like having the autograph. But on the other hand, it's like, I fucked up my artwork. I should have had like just a picture signed or something, But I don't know. I just thought that shit was funny. The fake Jelly Roll signatures. Who remembers the first 6 box set from ICP? Did any of them come hand signed? I think the first run were hand signed. By the time I got my hands on a first 6 box set, the shit is a fucking stamp. Like, you could tell that shit was a stamp. That shit wasn't handwritten. Those autographs were not legit. It's like, what the fuck? Can I expect them to sign all of them? If they say they're going to sign them, yeah, you should. I would expect that, but in all reality, at some point, you're just going to get a fucking stamp. You're not going to get a legitimate signature. And it makes me think of like albums that I've bought that came with a signature. Is that a real fucking signature or not? Like, I didn't see that person sign that shit. Like, I have stuff that I have had signed at meet and greets that I know that person signed it. I know for a fact because I saw them fucking scribble that shit out right in front of me. But man, that's some funny shit. And I guess I can only laugh because I didn't fucking, I didn't buy a Jelly Roll autograph CD. So I could laugh at it. I feel for the people that were thinking that they got a real signature, but in the end did not get a legit signature from Jelly Roll. Like, god damn, man. Fucking, it's funny to me, but I feel bad for the people that got duped. But shit, we got a few more things to talk about. Upcoming releases. How about that? Some upcoming releases, and then we're gonna bounce the fuck up out of here. Mad Max announced his new project dropping. It's called Halloween is Over. I'm gonna get a release date for you right now. I believe it's dropping tomorrow. But let me fucking pull that up for you and make sure. No, it drops today, February 28th. Halloween is Over from Mad Max. It's an EP, 6 tracks, coming from Mad Max, the Mission Infect General, one of the Mission Infect Generals. And I look forward to listening to this. I'll peep it. Hopefully it's on all streaming outlets and not just a Bandcamp thing. But, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. Even if it is just a Bandcamp thing, I'll still go listen to it. Cop the CD or digital download, whatever the fuck. The new Mad Max, Halloween is Over. Out right now, potentially. If it ain't, don't hold me accountable because he's the one that said it was going to be out. February 28th. And then we got a new Mastermind project coming soon. Mastermind of the legendary Lotus, called Mad Minds. The artwork looks fucking fire. Couple of some guy pulling his fucking brains out. He's pulling brains out of another dude too. I don't know if this is a collaboration project or not. I just seen the artwork for it, saw that it was Mastermind, knew I had to talk about it because Mastermind, legendary in the wicked shit underground scene. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And then we got new Majik Duce dropping St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. The album Featherstone on his Bulger Bloodline Records. I fucks with Majik Duce. I'll definitely be peeping this album. I've been fucking with Majik Duce since Irish Killa, back in the Third Shift Entertainment days, the old school horrorcore.com days, man. Always got to bring up horrorcore forums, man. But new Majik Duce, Featherstone, St. Patty's Day, March 17th. Very fucking fresh. And I look forward to listening to it. And before we fucking wrap it up and bounce the fuck up out of here, I want to give a shout out to the winners of the giveaway once again. Horror Corridor, Jiggles, Andre F., Patrick Stoddard, JP the Wicked Ninja, Derek Michael Wilson Seeger, and Hot Dog Ouroboros. I will be in touch to get your addresses, send these packages out to you this week. So yeah, as you can see, ain't nothing written on them, but there's CDs in there. What is it? Is it Britney Spears? Christina Aguilera? Is it fucking Twisted? Is it? I don't know. You'll just have to wait and see when you get the fucking package. Shout out to everybody for the support last week. Much fucking love. Thank you for tuning in this week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love. I'm Rome Bone of the Beneath the Dirt podcast. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.